Welcome back, friends. This is Ramesh Rama here, and you're watching Laravel CRUD operation series. So this is the part 7th of this series, and in the previous part, we created our this read operation, and now today in this part we are going to create our edit operation. So when the user will click on this, then here our route will be there. It will be our edit slash 1, edit slash 2 will be there, edit slash 3 can be there. So now we are going to do this. We are going to set route like this, and I will tell you how you can set parameter for that. So now without wasting any time, let's get started, and we are going to update it also. So this is our coding section here. Now here I'm going to in the pages folder, here we are using our pages folder also. So under this pages folder, I'm now going to create a new file. So that will be our edit student.blade.php. So here I'm going to use edit student.blade.php. So save it. Click enter. So see that now it is saved successfully. Here first of all we have to acquire our same thing. So I'm going to copy this all, because this our added student page will be same act like as our add page. So that's why I'm going to copy our add page only, because everything will be same like our add page. So I'm going to copy this, and after that I'm going to paste this here in the added student. But here we are going to change our route also, that I will tell you further. Here I'm going to write edit student, and here also update student. I'm going to write update student, and here value we will set here also. Values we will set here. Instead of old, we have to write our values that we will get from our for loop or our variable that we will get. So I'm going to save it now, and let's first of all set up our route here. I'm going to close welcome.blade.php as well as, so we need welcome.blade.php also. So we need our student controller also. Now here in the first of all in the student controller, I'm going to create our one new function that will be our edit. So edit will be there, and here we are going to return our view that will be our edit student. So here in the pages, under the pages folder, there will be our edit student. So here I'm going to write edit student. Now this is without any parameter. We are not passing any variables to the edit student page. Simply we are just returning our view here. So this is our edit function here. I'm going to copy this and save this. Let's go to our web.php to set our routes, and here I'm going to write that will be our edit student. And how will be our route here? So our route will be like that. See that here will be our slash edit, and then there will be our parameter. So how we can use this, how we can make this parameter here? So here I'm going to write route, and then we are going to use post here. Sorry, we don't have to use post, we have to use get here, because we are going to get our students detail first, and then we are going to write edit and then slash, and here will be our one parameter. So this parameter I'm going to write our as $ID, or you can say that like this one. So let's see. Then there will be our one function student controller here. So here will be our student controller and its class, and after that there will be our this one, that is our edit here. So let's see if we are getting any errors or not. So I'm going here, and here I'm going to write edit/1. So do this. Let's see if we are getting any errors or not. So let it be refresh, and until then let's go to our main file here. That was, and here I'm going to our routes and web.php to ensure that if I'm writing, see that here this one like this, and I'm writing it correctly. Here just instead of $, I'm going to write simple id here, and then I'm going to simply reload it again, and now let's see if it is working or not. So let's reload it. See that now we are getting here added student, but we are not getting any values here, and here update student also. And when I'm going to write 2 also here, and see that like this we are getting here. Okay, now let's use this id. So how we can use this id here? So simply in the edit here we are going to write $id here. So since we are getting our $id here, it will bind automatically this with our class, and it will pass our data to our edit method, edit member function of our student controller class here. So here we will get this variable, and now we can print this variable also. So here I can echo this $id also. Save this, and now let's see it. I'm going to reload this. See that we are getting 1 here. Then I'm going to write 15. See that here we are getting 15 here. Now we have to do one thing. First of all, we have to see that if this id is finding in our database or not. So if this type id student is not found in our database, then there will be and one here error will be there, so that will be the student not found. So let's see, let's do that. Here we are going to, I'm going to write here will be our $student, and here we are going to use our this student model here, student, and then we are going to find it with the help of id will be there, and let's send it to our this page here, this view here, with the name as student, variable name will be student, and its value will be $student. Paste this, save this, and let's go to our edit student here, and here we are going to simply print our $student. Save this, and now let's see. I'm going to reload this. See, here we are not getting anything. Now if I will write here 5, see that if there is a 5, then we are getting our data here. But if I am writing here 1, because see that in our database, so this is our database here, when I will go to our students table which we are working with, so let's wait for its loading. See that it is loaded successfully, and see that here id 3, 4 and 5 is only present. So here when I'm going to write here 1, or when I'm going to write here 2, When I'm going to write here 2, see that nothing is happening here because 2 ID is not present here. When I'm going to write 3, then this is coming. So here we will get if our this $sign student is not equals to null, then we will print here student not found instead of our this form. So how we can do that? Let's see here. So here this $sign student is there. So here first of all we will write. So first of all go to our form here. So here we will write here if, here will be if $sign student is equals to null here. So if $sign student is equals to null, then what we will do? And here I'm going to end if. So first of all there will be our form. I'm going to cut this, and this form will be our, here will be our else condition, and this form will be our in the else condition here. So this form is under the else condition. So here will be simply our h1 here, that will be our no student found with id, and here we will interpolate this id, that will be our this one $sign id, and we will pass this $sign id also, and here we are going to pass. So here I will be using one array here, and this array will be our associative array, and here second value we are going to pass our, that is our id here, and here we are going to use, this will be $sign id. Save this, and where it is, this is here, and here will be our $sign id. So save this, and now let's see this if this is working or not, or if we are getting any error. See that here we are getting no student found with, sorry, yes, something wrong is happened. So let's see. Here @else will be there. @else. Now I think it will work. See that here we are getting no student found with id 1, and now here I'm going to write 15 and see what we will get. We will get no student found with id 15. Here I'm going to write id 5, which is present here, and see that we are getting our form here, and this is our these things. Now we have to set our values here. So how we can set these values? So let's move there, and here we are going to set these values, and we are going to use student variable. So student, and first will be our full name. So here I'm going to write full name, and then after that there will be our this one, and this student full name, and then there will be our email here. So here I'm going to write $sign student email, and then there will be our phone here. I'm going to copy this, and this value will be our form. Now there is one thing pending, that how we can send our id, how we can send the id to our when we are going to update the student. Then we have to send this to our that route, so we have to use the id also. So how we can do that? So this is very simple here. So we are going to set our we are going to send one more input, and its type will be hidden, and its name will be id, and here we are going to set its value. So its value will be $ID. Its value will be $ID here, or you can write that $student ID here. Same thing will be there. Save it. Now there is our update student, and here we have to make the update route also. So now first of all, let's check this. I'm going to reload this. See that we are getting these values. So but it is okay. Underscore is there. That's why we are getting this 5. See that here this is there. So when I'm going to source code this, view the source code, and here we will see that input type hidden, this is token, and see that this is our ID here. This is our ID here. So this is very good, and its value is 5 also. Now I'm going to remove this also. So let's remove this student. Now we have to update our student here. So we will create update route and our member function of our controller, update member function, and there first of all we will validate our data, and after that we will update our data here. So now there is one thing pending that we have to do before updating the data here. So see that here we are getting with the help of this added / when we write this. So but we are not getting from here. So see that when the user will click on this one, and it is just refreshing our page. So we haven't set this route here. So now we have to set this route also. So how we can set this route here? So we have to go to welcome.blade.php, and here there is our $ID is here. So but we are going to use $student ID. So I'm going to copy this $student, and then we are going to pencil here, and its HR here will be /edit, and then / will be there, and after that there will be our student ID. So here we are going to use interpolation here. So now when I will reload this, so let's reload this, and I will click here. See that we are getting our added student, and we are getting our data here. So here contact number is not working. So let me see what error we are getting, why the contact number is not working. So here will be our $email, student email. Here will be our $phone. So save this, and when I will reload this, so see that here we are getting our phone also. So when I'm going to back here, and here I'm going to click, so see that here we are getting another data also. Now we have to update this. So before that I'm going to create here one more function, that will be our public function, and it will be our update, and here we also want our ID here. So because we have to update our that data also. So now let's set our route here. So first of all, now sets our route here, then we will do our validation. Here I'm going to set route. So I'm going to copy this all and paste this here, and this will be our update, and here I'm going to use our post request, and instead of edit I'm going to use update, and here also I'm going to use update, and save this. I'm going to save this here. So first of all we will apply one validation here. So first of all we will check if this ID is present or not. If this ID is not present, then what we will do? So see that first of all we will check here. Here we will check ID, Here we will do the same thing. I'm going to copy this and paste it here. So here I'm going to use if student, if $ student is equals to null here. If it is equals to null, then what we will do? So we will simply return our view. So our view will be our pages dot, only our view will be our home. So what is our view? That is our welcome here. So just welcome view will be there. And here we will just pass. So I'm not going to use this. So we will simply redirect this. So we will simply redirect this to our home page. Else, if this is present here, so if the student is present here, then we will validate our data. Validate data if student is present. So now let's validate it. So here I'm going to use, that is $request, and here we have to use our request class also, request, and its instant variable will be $request, as we already imported our request here. Request, then we will validate this. So first of all we will validate our this one. So our full name will be there. So let's see what is here. So same validations is there. So I'm going to here copy this, and these same validations will be there. Then if validations are perfectly there, then we will simply update it. So I'm going to use $student update underscore update, and here I will be use, that is our students, that this one student model here, and then here we are going to use update, and here just we are going to pass one array. So we are going to update our name. Here we are going to update our name, and that name will be our $request dot name. Here will be our full name, and then here will be our email, and that will be $request email, and then there will be our phone, and here we will use $request phone. And if there is $student update, student update, then we will return our view. So that will be our welcome, and here we will send with our flash message also. So what I am going to do, so where it is student entered successfully, so this thing I will do here. So here I am going to redirect to slash with our message. So that will be our student updated successfully. Else, if this doesn't happen, then we will render this with the help of error, and here will be our something went wrong, and in the welcome.blade.php there should be error also. So I'm going to copy this, and here will be our error, same thing, and here will be our danger, or I'm going to use warning here. Save this, and now let's check this. So I'm going to reload this. Sorry, there is one thing pending. that is our edit student.blade.php, and here we have to set our URL, that will be our slash delete update slash, and then there will be our interpolation, and here we are going to set our ID. So what ID will be there? So that will be our $student ID. Save this and now reload this, and let's check this if it is getting updated or not. So we should not get any error here. What it is happening here? So we are getting one syntax error. So here we will do one thing. Here we will not use interpolation. Instead of interpolation, we will use concatenation. Here it will be like this. So let's see if it is working or not. See that it is working now. When I'm going to write here, click on update student, and here I'm going to write Fullywood web tutorials updated. So I'm going to update this. Let's see if we are getting any error or we are getting success. So non-static method update should not be called statically. So we are getting one error. So we should not call this statically. So here we will use $student find, and then there will be our ID here, and then we will use update. Save this, and let's see if it is working. I'm going to reload this, click on continue. So for now it should work. See that our student updated successfully, and it is written here Fullywood web tutorials updated. So I'm going to click here, and let's change Raman Sharma to Raman Sharma updated second, and I'm going to click on update, and here see that we are getting Raman Sharma updated second. So now our edit and update operation is completed successfully. So for today this is enough. If you have any queries, please comment in comment section. I will definitely respond to it. Now we are just pending with our delete operation that we will do in the next video. So at last, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.